What is up here, guys and gals? This is Caleb here with Dripfeed Nation, and you're about to check out our gig on your brand new site's Ultimate Foundation. Let's get started.
Alright here, guys and gals, welcome back. This is again Caleb Borkwin with his pretty little face right there, looking super professional with the arrows pointing back and forth to Dripfeed Nation like he's the owner or something. So let's jump right into it here. Again, this is going to be your website's ultimate foundation of all white hat and safe links. Now, why exactly does your website need a foundation such as this? Well, this shows Google and other search engines that your website is more trustworthy due to having these properties such as Web 2.0's, your social properties, having that first bit of social signals blast, and a little bit of other things such as that this service provides. So will this actually help your site rank higher overall? Now, it will a little bit. It's not going to do anything crazy, so don't expect it to. That's not really what we're trying to get at here. What we're trying to get at is actually building the base and foundation of your site so you're able to build those backlinks and everything that will help you rank later on in the future, and therefore not have to worry so much about being penalized and that type of jazz. Now, what you can do though is you can power up your Web 2.0s like the do follow ones, such as Tumblr, slides.com, a couple of those that are the do follow Web 2.0s, and that will give you a little bit more of a boost in the rankings as well. Now, again, the strong foundation is more to be able to start actually building links and everything like that, so you don't have so much of a chance of getting penalized. Because what's the whole entire point of building backlinks, spending money, taking time, rather you're having somebody else doing it, spending a lot of money, or doing it yourself, spending a lot of time. What's the point of getting penalized after all that hard work and or money that you've been putting into building these links to be able to start to get ranked? Now, I'll say this again, and I'll probably say it another multiple times. This isn't like going to completely take away the chance that you'll get penalized, but it will help a lot because, again, not many sites have the foundational links that they need to be able to show that they're somewhat trustworthy in Google's eyes. So what exactly are you getting with this service? Now, there's a couple different packages that we have. The top one right here, which is the Web 2.0 account, social media accounts, SendWire Blast and Social Media Blast, which is just the base. Then once you go to the mid, you're going to get an extra 75 unique social signals, and then also the numbers from the Web 2.0 accounts and the social media accounts are going to bump up as well. In addition to the Social Media Blast, I'm pointing at my screen like you're able to see me, but I know you're not. Anyways, this high package down here is the most expensive package that we have, and that again is going to have the same as what the mid package has, but it's also going to add another 600 social signals that are drip fed throughout the month, and then also a Google authority stack, which in simple terms is a bunch of Google properties that are being linked to your site to be able to really boost it up, and then having other high quality properties linking to those, which really just make everything really boosted up. So this really helps in your rankings in your maps and also in your search rankings overall. So you don't have to be in local maps if you don't have a map of your own. So that's okay. It's still definitely great to have and definitely recommended. Now, let's check out some of the actual numbers with this beautiful table that was made up here by me. Yay, it looks so pretty. Anyways, so with the basic, I'm not going to read all these numbers. I'm pretty sure you can figure it out here. But anyways, as you go down the list, of course, you're going to get more. The mid, you're going to start getting the unique signals. And with the highest package, you're going to get, again, those drip-fed social signals and also the authority stack. With the basic, you'll only get those first four right there, the Web 2.0 accounts, your social media accounts, SendWire Blast, and also that Social Media Blast. Now, again, pause the video if you'd like to be able to check out those numbers a little bit more, but I'm going to head on to the next here. So exactly how can you use this service, or in better terms, where could you use this service, or what sites would you want to use this service on? So your brand new site, of course, or sites, whichever one you're doing, if it's multiple sites or not. Of course, it's again your foundation of the site. So just being able to have it on the site is always great, no matter what you're doing. Or if you're doing some type of client SEO, maybe you could go and just outsource all this stuff right to us. Then you don't have to worry about, making the properties and doing blah, blah, blah. And, not having to use all your time on doing this stuff, outsource it to us. And then you're good. You're good to go with all this that this service provides. And you'll get reports, all the logins showing that the social signals have been made, all that type of jazz. So it makes it real nice and easy for you as well. Or you could do it on even an existing site. Now, I do say right here to message us for further details on this. Now, the whole entire reasoning for that is because if you already have a lot of properties, we may not be able to make all of the properties that are included in the service. Again, I mean, there's only so many properties out there that are actually worth, having an account on. I'm talking about like social media and Web 2.0s. And then also, again, how the social signals would work. So it's just best to message us if you already have a pre-existing site. And what I mean by pre-existing, it's been around for more than a couple months and you've already got links going to it, rather if it's PBNs, guest posts, whatever it may be. But it's just better to contact us and kind of see what your situation is. We are always glad to help you. That's not a worry at all. So don't worry about that and feel free to message us whenever you have a question for further details. Now, again, just kind of like everything, we don't accept orders in the adult drug, gambling, illegal content, alcohol, tobacco, all those niches. It just doesn't look good on social media. It just doesn't look good on multiple things. And we would rather not take the chance of hurting our other customers. So if you have a question on if yours falls under any of this, feel free again, contact us before you order. That's not a worry. We'll answer it as quickly as we can. Now, when will you be getting the order exactly? So it's going to be about 14 days of delivery. Sometimes it's a little bit shorter. And then for the highest package there, due to the extra 600 social signals that are dripped, it's going to be about 29 days overall. Now, again, all your other stuff, all your logins, Web 2.0s, media accounts and everything like that will already be done. But only because of the 600 social signals, the 29 days is put into place on that one. Now, how does the order actually come to you? So it's going to be all throughout a login sheet. You're going to have logins to your Web 2.0s, your social media properties, everything such as that you need. And then also your SendWire blast report is going to be on there and any other properties that we've made with that. And then also to be able to verify your social signals, you're going to get some screenshots from socialsignalcheck.com to be able to verify that they are made. And we got all that we said we would. Now, let's jump into my favorite part, which is the elephants in the room's questions. All right. So you may be asking exactly, could I actually just go and do this myself, outsource it to multiple gigs? Well, yeah, truthfully, you probably could. But at the same time, one, you're not going to probably be able to find it for cheaper. And if you are, then feel free to message us. Not a worry at all. Two, Dripfeed Nation has had a lot of reviews. Not to try to burst our own bubble or anything, but we've had a lot of reviews. A lot of people like us, and we've got a bit of a following going on. So we're somewhat credible compared to some of the people you may find. So definitely do your research if you go and do that. Again, that's up to you. And at the same time as well, make sure that they have the same awesomeness as Dripfeed Nation does, because if they don't, well, then you're just not going to get as good a service. No, I'm kidding. No, but you definitely could. It would take some time to go, order multiple gigs, all that type of jazz. And I joke, by the way, just to let you know, but it would take a bit of time and probably a bit more money. But at the same time, feel free to go check around. It's up to you on that. Now, on to the next one here. Do you actually need these services for your brand new site? Again, this is more of the foundational links of your site that's going to really help your site, one, boost in the rankings, start to build that actual brand online. So a little bit of reputation management, and show Google that you're becoming an authority online. Therefore, again, you will have less of a chance of getting penalized, rather if it's from building links and everything else you're doing. Now, shouldn't all these social signals be drip fed? I mean, we are Dripfeed Nation, right? Well, I get where you're coming from, definitely. But at the same time, and there actually is another video on our YouTube that's actually linked in the description where all these questions are as well. Now, yes and no. So social signals that are drip fed have their place. They're better for everything that's kind of after a brand new site has been made, because at the very beginning, there's usually always a surge of social signals. It pretty much mimics the whole entire thing of, hey, I got this new site. I'm going to go share it with all my friends. They're going to share it with theirs. They're going to like it, that type of thing. So you're going to get a surge of social signals with a new site. But after the new site thing has worn off, then you're going to get social signals, here and there and there and there. You're not going to get 500 in one day, and zero the next, zero for the next week, and then another 2,000. I mean, that just looks really weird. So that's why it's better to drip feed after the new site smell has worn off. So the final one here, will this actually save my site from my SEO techniques? Well, sadly, if you're doing some super ninja, black hat, secret squirrel techniques of SEO, whatever you want to call it, if you're doing those, probably not. I mean, spam is spam no matter what. So it's definitely not. But at the same time with that, it will definitely, again, help lessen all of the possibility of getting penalized in the future or while building links or whatever it may be. So again, if you're doing some spammy spam shenanigans, then no, probably not. It's probably not going to help out very well. But nothing would in that case scenario. But that's up to you on how you do about that. And we're going to jump over to the next one here. All right, so do you offer refunds? And the refund policy, by the way, is at the bottom of every single order and also every single description. So I'm not going to read it all through. So yes, we do. It's pretty much within 24 hours that the order's been made. Now, here are some reviews. Again, I'm not going to sit here and just, go over them because you can pause the video and look at them, but it's up to you on that. But anyways, here's some review pictures. They look super great because I stretched the pictures out and everything such as that. So yeah, here's some even more reviews that we have here at Dripfeed Nation. Now you can go check them out yourself. They're at the bottom of most of our services, the actual real ones, not the screenshotted versions. So that's up to you on that. And then, all right, so last but not least, here's the quick layout of a couple extras that we have. So first off here, we have the IFTTT syndication connecting to 10 accounts in your blog. So pretty much what that is that's going to be using a software or a website called IFTTT that every single time you post to your blog, it syndicates or shares all your content that you've posted in your blog. And when it does that, it gives a little bit more link juice, or AKA power, to that blog itself. So whatever that blog is linking to, then it will give it a little bit extra power. So the next one here is going to be connecting your Tumblr to 10 different media accounts here using the IFTTT, and then also doing your first article or post with a 500-word spun article that links to your site. Now, what this is going to do, again, is one, it's going to give it extra power because the Tumblr is going to be linked to a separate set of IFTTT properties, and then going to give you a spun article, which is going to link to your site. And Tumblr is a do follow. It's not the most powerful because so many people have spammed it, but again, it is somewhat power, and it's still a good Web 2.0 to have and to get links from. So that's definitely going to help boost up your site as well with that. Now, the last one there is going to be 10 of our drip fed PBN links to your do follow Web 2.0s. What that does pretty much is going to be powering up those Web 2.0s. So whenever you make a post and it syndicates, it's going to have that extra link juice, AKA again, power, to be able to send through those links that you posted on your blog. So the last and not least, before our brand picture here, is going to be where the order button is. Again, I'm not going to assume that you know where it is because I want to make sure that you do. So whichever one there's 3 different packages. As you can see, the basic, standard, and premium. Click on the arrows there to be able to work those and order whichever one you like if you decide to order. And then right below there, usually there's a button there, but for some reason it wouldn't show up on the screen when I took a screenshot. So I just made it myself. Anyways, feel free to contact us. I think it says contact me on the button. That's why it says contact me. But feel free to contact us again if you have any questions, if you have any hesitations. Honestly, we're there for you. We got you. I mean, we love answering questions. So again, don't hesitate to ever ask us anything that you need or ask us about how the service works or whatever it may be. Just don't worry. Just ask us and we're good to go. So we'll definitely get back to you on those. So anyways, that is all. And always remember that Dripfeed Nation is always putting the drip in your feed. Have a nice day, y'all.